Good morning, everyone. It's Melody Reels at the Iowa Quilt Museum here in Winterset, Iowa. 9 a.m. on a Thursday morning, and it's time to feature some more quilts and quilt artists here at the gallery. If you didn't know, our current exhibit is Rebound, Renew, Reimagine from the Manhattan Quilters Guild. And I have two artists I want to feature today. Before I get started, really quick, I do have to, this video is I'm gonna really try to be fast today. If you can't tell, I'm already, but our design walls are being delivered today. Upstairs, we got a grant, we got some more electrical work up there. It's for lighting, outlets, and now design walls are gonna be put in. And so we can host, you can rent the space out, use it for a gathering, whether you're a quilter or not, graduation parties, whatever, you can have that up there. But also, we have all the outlets in the designs walls. So if you wanted to, so we can have classes, or people could come and a quilt guild could use it for workspace. So anyway, those are being delivered today. So I want to make sure I'm done before they come knocking on the door and walking past me. So that's exciting. Also, we had some changes. Diane Murtha has a 3-part lecture series, online lecture series that she's doing. And she did one last month, January 28th, and then she had one this Saturday and one March 21st. And she has some exciting news, but exciting changes in her lives, and she's not ready to share it just yet, but now she had to change dates. So, Peaceful Stitching, which was supposed to be this Saturday, is changed to March 14th from 2 to 3. I sent out emails to people that had signed up for that class, so hopefully you've gotten that email. For this Saturday is now March 14th. If you weren't able to make it this Saturday, maybe you're now able to make it on March 14th. And then her last lecture in that series, License to Play, which was supposed to be March 21st, has moved to April 18th. That information is on our website and on and in our shop, the new dates. So maybe now you can make those dates that you weren't able to make it before, or if you were signed up for that and you can't make those dates, just email me and I will fix that for you. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to keep it to. Lots of other things going on, but like I said, we have 2 quilt artists I want to get to today. Oh shoot, I forgot a paper that I had printed out. Well, shoot. Okay, well, let's talk about Beth Carney first. Okay, well, never mind. Okay, this is Beth Carney, and let me just read a little bit about Beth. Beth is a New York fiber artist, creates dynamic abstract quilts inspired by her background as a dancer. Working improvisationally with self-dyed fabrics, she explores lines, shape, color, and motion to create composition that seems to move across the surface. Influenced by both architecture and choreography, Beth balances structure and spontaneity, allowing energy and rhythm to guide her work. Her art quilts have been featured in numerous national and international juried exhibitions, including multiple appearances in Quilt National, and are held in prominent collections. You can visit her website on bethcarneystudio.com. I think just that first part inspired by background in dancing, and you look at this and go, oh yeah, there are dancers. What was I going to say about Beth? I was actually going to give kudos that I read improvisationally. I think I had tripped me up on a different exhibit a while back. Okay, this is Resonate, 40 by 40, piece and quilted by Beth Carney. Materials and construction techniques used, hand-dyed cotton, created by the artist, commercial fabric for backing, machine piece raw edge fusing, and machine quilting. And she says the quilt story, it is said that the single flutter of a butterfly wings is felt around the world, each movement causing another to resonate and evolve, taking us on unexpected journeys. My quilt rejoices in the reactions caused by single flutter. Where it takes me, I will go. Okay, well, let's take you off the stand and get you a closer look at her quilting and her piecing and her hand-dyed fabrics. There, look at the purple thread in with the purple here. It does not do it justice on this video because it is shimmery and kind of vibrant. And it kind of gets blown out with the lighting. So it's kind of hard to see. But you could see the purple. Actually, there's purple in this. This looks blue, but that's really purple. And the orange thread in there. But the thread, you know, complements, and it just kind of gives it this extra little shimmer and shine. Her dancers. It's got some, it looks like some raw edge, right? Piecing there. It looks like it has a little curl at the top of its head there. But the quilting on this is just really phenomenal. I just love how much quilting can accentuate and complement and just work together to add to a quilt. The color on this is just, it's not doing it justice. You really need to come see it in person. Oh, wow. Look at the quilting. You can really see all those lines on the back here. Very beautiful. Again, you can visit more of her work on her website. I believe it's bethcarneystudio.com. And it's Carney. And I'll add that to the post of this video when I get off here. Okay, I'm gonna try to get you back on the stand. Sorry everybody, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time today. Oh my gosh, there, woofda. Okay, again, this is Resonate by Beth Carney, and let's just read her little quilt story real quick. Hand-dyed cotton created by the artist, commercial fabric and backing, machine pieced, raw edge fusing, and machine quilting. We saw that raw edge fusing up in there. It is said that a single flutter of butterfly wings is felt around the world, each movement causing another resonates and evolve, taking us on an unexpected journeys. My quilt rejoices in the reaction caused by a single flutter. Where it takes me, I will go. Again, she is inspired by her background in dancing. She works improvisationally with self-dyed fabrics. She explores line, shape, color, and motion to create compositions that seem to move across the surface. And I think that's a great description of this quilt right here. All right. Oh, see, now that we back off, this is more true to the color. When I was up close, it really blew it out and kind of washed it out. Oh, look, you can't even see. There is orange. I love that. There's orange up in that green. Just to continue that movement beyond that, the orange block there. Just lovely. Okay. Now I can't get you zoomed back out. All right, we're gonna roll across and you're gonna see Victoria Finley Wolf. And we're not featuring you today. Not just yet. Look at her laying, she's just sleeping, waiting for me. Okay, this is our next quilt and our next quilt artist. This is, I'm gonna say Emiko, but it could be Emiko. It's Emiko, Emiko Toda Loeb. Okay, so let's read about her. Born and raised in one of the oldest districts in Kyoto, Emiko Toda Loeb brings together Japanese and Western artistic sensibilities through her distinctive quilt work. After immigrating to the United States in 1977, she discovered quilting as an artistic voice and went on to gain international recognition, particularly for her innovative reversible log cabin quilts. Okay, so I had looked that up and I printed out a piece of information about it, and of course it's still back at my desk. So if I have time, I'll run over and get it and we'll talk about it. Reversible log cabin quilts, because it's interesting. Anyway, let's continue on. A technique she developed and refined over more than 3 decades, incorporating antique Japanese textile alongside fabric gathered from around the world. Her work reflects both traditional and global influence. Emiko teaches internationally and has exhibited widely with award-winning quilts shown across the globe. And her website is emikoloeb.com. E-M-I-K-O-T for Toda, her middle name, and Loeb, L-O-E-B. It's interesting. She likes the log cabin, reversible log cabin quilts. From what I can understand is she sandwiches log cabins and then pieces them all together with batting. So instead of creating, normally you would create a quilt top and then you would have a backing, and people think she makes 2 quilt tops and then puts them together, but that's not the case. She goes block by block. And so anyway, all right, so that's the log cabin reversible log cabin quilt she makes. All right, this is Renaissance, dimensions 40 by 40 by Emiko Toda Loeb, piece and quilt by her. Materials and construction techniques used: old cotton, I'm not going to say that, new cotton, in Australia, Aboriginal hand dyed, machine piecing, hand appliqued, and embroidery. We're going to take a closer look at that embroidery. Quilt story: as one grows older, changes of weather or feelings are said to have less effect. But for me, they stay the same. Whether I am happy or sad, I want to project that feeling into my quilts. This is my first quilt done with that intention. Look at the quilt and guess whether I am happy or sad while making it. I don't know. I love the blues, and with the complementary it looks orange from far away. It's almost like a neon red. But I'm going to take you off the stand, and we're going to look at the embroidery and the hand appliqued and the fabric from Australian Aboriginals. Okay. Is she happy or sad, people? I don't know. You can see her embroidery is these little dots. And they're in here and they just kind of blend in. They actually look like part of a foliage, right? And then she's got them out here as well. And pieced. It looks almost like, I thought it was denim, but it's not. I like the interlocking of the chains. Does that mean she's being chained down? Maybe she's not happy. But then when you have this splash of color, but red, I always think of anger. Not happy or sad. Well, I'll let you decide. Make your own your own decision if this quilt was she happy or sad when she was making this quilt? I would think quilt makers would say, you're never sad when you make a quilt. This is like, look at that piecing. You can see it from the side. It's got depth, I guess is what I'm trying to show you, is that it's more dimensional in her piecing. You can kind of see the little embroidery dots that she's done. It's like a window, right? Again, you can see more of her work on Emiko, E-M-I-K-O, T, the letter T, and Loeb, L-O-E-B. And I will, again, I will make sure that I get those. After I post the video, I'll go back and add that in there. I love blue and orange together. I think that's really, it's almost kind of soothing. So I don't know if she was sad. It's like a window of chaos and this calm. So I'm gonna turn this around so that I can get you on here better. There we go. Okay. So that's Emiko, Toda, Loeb, and we talked about Beth, Carney. And what is my time? Look at that, 9:15. All right. Earlier, when I was like, oh, and then I said, never mind, I did want to remind you that we have giveaways each month. And I still have the inaugural posters from January's giveaway. I have about 10, between 10 and 15 still. And you can get those online if you don't live in close to here. You could get them on our online store. I just ask that you pay for shipping. When you get it, it'll be all rolled up because it's been rolled up for 10 years. But I framed this. This was a rolled up one, and I framed it, and it lays really nice in there. And it's really beautiful. And it's, you know, and it has the date on here, May through September 2016, and it says inaugural exhibit. So there's that. And if you don't recognize it, this is our logo, our little quilt block. And for February, you still can sign up for to get Lindsay McCrae's Feed Sack book. Look at that lady. She's so cute. You can get the Feed Sack book or enter a drawing for the Feed Sack book. A roll of her jelly roll, 30s Playtime, and it's a replica of the Feed Sack fabric. And then Quilt Folk donated these little book darts, and they're metallic colored. And you can mark your favorite page in the book. If you want to sign up to be entered into that drawing, just email me at director@iowaquiltmuseum.org, not .com.org, director@iowaquiltmuseum.org, and just give me your name and contact information, email or phone number, and I will put you in the drawing, and we'll draw that at the end of February. Which March? I don't know. We're not there yet, so we're not going to do that. Okay, changes in Diane Murtha's class. 2 wonderful quilt artists that we featured, and our drawing and our giveaway. So thank you. Thank you for joining. As always, I just really appreciate you all watching, whether you're watching my live or watching it later. I really, really appreciate it. If you're close by, again, we're only 15 minutes from Interstate 80 and Interstate 35. Come see us. Come see these beautiful works of art for yourself. All right, have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next week. After this, all my quilt artists have 2 quilts in the exhibit, so I will feature 1 quilt artist and 2 quilts after this, and then we're almost done, so don't miss it. March is it. We got a week of February, a little bit of March. I got March, and then we'll have a new exhibit April 7th, so don't miss it. Thank you again. I'm rambling now, and we'll see you next week. Happy birthday, Michelle Legrand. Okay, bye-bye.